So in this video, we're going to show how to record a screencast using Apple Quicktime, which is available on your MacBook. So you start by going to a Finder, going to the Applications folder, and then to the QuickTime player. Open that. Let's minimize the Finder window. Notice that QuickTime Player does not show anything on the screen. And so you have to start by going to the File menu and New Screen Recording. The New Screen Recording comes up, and you want to make sure this little down arrow is selecting your internal microphone, assuming that's what you're going to use. You can plug in an external microphone into your MacBook, but we're going to use this. It's perfectly fine. Now, you would start the screencast by clicking on the record button. But before you do that, you want to make sure that you have the thing that you want to record available. Otherwise, you'll waste a lot of time navigating to where you want to go. If it's a browser, you want to have the browser window open, the tabs selected you want to use for the screencast, and so on. So I'm going to start screencast. This appears. I'm going to use full screen. Click on that. Notice up here, I've already started the recording of the screencast. This icon up here is the way you stop the recording. There are other ways to stop it as well, but use that. So then we open up the thing we're going to use for the presentation, and we begin discussing Escher print and so on, and we go through all of the slides of the presentation. This could also be a text document like a Word file or a Google Doc file that you're discussing. It could be instructions for an assignment, it could be a lesson, and so on. So now I have finished the thing that I want to do, screencast. I've finished with the presentation. So I go back down here to QuickTime, and this pops up, this little icon comes up. So now I can press that to stop recording. When I do that, a preview of the recording comes up. And I can make this window smaller so that you're more likely able to see that. I'm going to take and minimize my PowerPoint so that just this is what is on the screen. So then I can play this. Notice up here, I've already started the recording of this. Now, a little explanation here. I'm using a camera to do this recording, so I'm videoing the screen of my MacBook. So you can't demonstrate how to do a screencast by doing a screencast, since you'd be within the screencast. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. But this is the recording. Now, lower corner of this little window is the sharing icon. And you can share by uploading to YouTube, which we'll do in a different video. But what we're going to do now is go to File. And first I have to make that available, and then Save. And it has the title of Untitled Movie. And so I'm going to call this SC1, Screencast 1. And it's going to be saved to my desktop. I save. So we'll stop at this point and move on to the next video.